When I was 4 years old, I was diagnosed with juvenile arthritis, an autoimmune disease. It started in my knees and then progressed to my jaw, and then both of my elbows. At first, they would put me to sleep and locally inject my joints to treat my symptoms. But when 6 of my joints became involved, the doctors recommended that I start weekly injections of methotrexate and biweekly injections of Humira. The methotrexate injection was bearable, but the Humira injection caused immense pain at the injection site, which according to the doctors was caused by preservatives. Little 4-year-old me used to tell my mom, it felt like my bones were breaking. Not only did the medication itself cause nausea, but the fear and anxiety of receiving the shot further accentuated the pain and sickness I felt. If I had to take my shot on Friday, I would begin to worry about it on Monday and spiral into a cycle of dread and dismay. I constantly questioned why I had to take shots and other kids didn't. Why did this medication make me feel sick? Why did I have to be different from other kids? These are things a 4-year-old doesn't understand. I did not want to have to worry about my joints hurting when I ran, jumped, or sat down on the floor to play. I did not want to have to worry about receiving injections to treat my arthritis. I continued these medications for 2 years with good results. The 2 injections I received worked and allowed me to live my life normally. I was finally able to be involved in physical activities like any other kid, something I had always dreamed of. The road to remission was long and hard, and I had made it, but I only stayed there for 2 years. Then I began having flare-ups again. I couldn't bend my elbow to brush my teeth or hold my pencil at school to write. And so the treatment process began once again, along with the anxiety of it. In my most recent episode, my knees began swelling and I had severe pain with every movement, thus limiting my ability to play the sport I love, volleyball. I thought my arthritis was finally behind me, a thing of the past. I was crushed to learn that it had come back. Due to the difficulty of my journey with treating my arthritis and a high anxiety for injections and needles, I wanted to seek other ways to help my body heal, recover, and remain in a healthy state. I wanted to provide my body with proper nutrients that could assist my medication and hopefully decrease the amount of time I would have to receive injections. I am so thankful that we have many medical options to help fight disease and illness. I was fortunate that the 2 injections I received were effective in calming my inflammation and allowing me to live my life normally. These medications did their job, but if I did not do my part to provide my body with the nutrients it needed, I would limit my recovery. I needed to provide my body with the best chance to heal and remain healthy once I was in remission. We live in a world where processed foods and sugar are a staple in the American diet. These foods are cheaper, easier to prepare, and more readily available than healthier meats, fruits, and vegetables. Our bodies are designed to function best when given real food full of vitamins and nutrients that provide our body with energy needed to fight off disease and illness. I am not trying to say that we should replace medicine with nutrition. However, I am saying that nutrition can be used to assist the body when fighting off disease and illness. Food alone cannot cure you, but it can help the body repair and recover. Healthy nutritional habits can be used as a tool to help aid the body in recovery. By changing your diet, you can change the way your body handles internal conflict. For instance, the Arthritis Foundation says that a Mediterranean-style diet, which includes foods like fish, fruit, nuts, and olive oil, can help in decreasing inflammation. There are also certain foods that you should stay away from. Houston Methodist identifies 5 food groups we commonly interact with that can cause inflammation. Refined grains and sugar are inflammatory. So are red meats. Even nightshade vegetables, such as tomatoes or peppers, can increase previous inflammation in the body, according to the Cleveland Clinic. Who would have thought that a vegetable could be harmful to your body? In today's society, unhealthy food is extremely normalized. Humans were not designed to consume this modern diet, and it is especially detrimental to those who are already struggling with a disease or illness, as improper nutrition decreases the body's ability to repair and recover. For instance, I have a teacher who has lupus, another autoimmune disease. His illness requires him to take a ton of medication every day to achieve a sense of normalcy. When he eats well, he can tell a real difference in the way he feels, whereas when he doesn't, it has a negative effect on how his body functions throughout the day. He can never stop taking his medication. However, this medication doesn't have the ability to make him feel great. It just addresses the symptoms. It is so important to be educated on how different foods can affect our bodies. By learning what kinds of foods are hurting and harming you, you can help your body be at its strongest to prevent illness. In today's society, we lose what the true purpose of food is, to fuel our bodies. If we can help society to try and grasp this concept, we can help so many people improve their quality of life. Let me be clear, I am not claiming that we should replace medication with nutrition. People need medicine to address their symptoms. However, the next time you go to the doctor and have to receive an antibiotic, don't skip eating well because you don't feel like it. Your body needs that nutrition. You know what they say? An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Thank you.